Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Weenus, and I'm joined by Slexia tonight.
Hey, girl. Hi.
Jeezy crazy. How are you, Slexia? Sleazia? Sleazia? Slexia.
I'm feeling sleazy tonight. Just kidding.
Oh my
not
goodness.
Sleazy.
All right.
Thanks for that. Ouch.
My
Feeling
bad.
Great. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting game. Picked up last minute in pure Weenus style, as we are known to do. We have a Div A matchup for us tonight. Oh, look at that Div A. It's so off center. Look. Yeah, there you go. Get it, girl. All right. So we have PFM versus Nightwood. And this is going to be an exciting matchup for sure.
Very much, yeah. Highly anticipated this match.
Well, we are still trying to pull the last few members in here who may or may have not gone to Taco Bell in order, like, right before this this match. So, in the meantime, 5 hours ago, thank you, Almost Legends Bell, for the follow. Slexia donated 69 bits. I believe that's you, so thank you very much, ma'am.
It wasn't me.
It was. And Wipeout
No,
Twitch has followed, so thank you for following as well. B-Train is like, Sleazy, how dare you, Weenus?
I know.
I didn't say it. Thank
you.
At
Thank
the same
you,
time,
B-Train. Thank you.
At the same time. All right. We're going to get started here. We're just waiting for one more member here to fill in the roster for Nightwood. In the meantime, what can you tell us, Slexia, about these two teams? And if you don't have anything, I have a couple answers too. So I'm just
sure. Saying. Yeah. Okay. Well, what I can tell you is that we have some pretty unique stats going on this season. It's really going to be make it or break it for relevancy for Nightwood. That's it. That's my opinion. Some facts. Go ahead.
All right. Very good. Very good. So, looking at some of the standings so far in this season, it looks like Nightwood has had a little bit of a hard time trying to get some victories in this matchup. Tonight might be the night where they get their win. First win of the season, perhaps. So PFM probably favored in this matchup. Let's see what we can do to cover this matchup and see if we're maybe, who knows, maybe we'll go to 3 games. Maybe PFM will drop a couple matches and maybe Nightwood will come out victorious. You never know. It's never over till it's over. Thank you very much for the follow, the stroke 87. It's a good stroke number. Always 87 strokes.
87.
All right.
Interesting.
So here's breaking news in the lobby. Skillosaur says he will buy you all some Taco Bell. So that's good.
I don't believe it, you know?
Yeah, I
mean,
that's true.
It's like he's faking us out, which could be the first strategy that we see from Nightwood tonight.
It very well could be, but while we're waiting, let's go take a look at the maps and what has been decided up until this point. Let's go now. Okay, here we go. So, the winner of the coin toss was PFM. They chose map pick for game 1. So they banned Alterac Pass. We got a ban then from Sky Temple from Nightwood. And then the first map was picked, BOE, also picked by PFM. 3 letters for the team name, 3 letters for the map name. Coincidence? Maybe.
N-O.
You're giving a big no.
A big ol' no.
Why? Why do you say no to this BOE PFM combination?
Well, when they requested it, she did say Battlefield of Eternity. So
that's not true.
That's why she did.
No, no. Yeah. I will. Yeah. Let's make a bet. Do you want to make a bet?
I do.
Okay. Let's take a bet about what Red said for the map that they chose.
Okay.
I'm saying she did not say Battlefield of Eternity. You're saying she did?
She sure did.
I will bet you. Okay, what do you want to bet? Let's pick something fun.
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I know I'm gonna win, so it's whatever you think would be fun for you.
Okay. Very well. Then I'm gonna say, okay, if I'm correct, and actually we have no way of proving this because we weren't streaming the band pick order at this point, but I'm pretty sure Red said Eternity. We are going to pick Eternity.
She said Battlefield of Eternity.
Oh, can we prove it? I don't think we can.
Okay, I have my notebook. I actually took notes.
Okay, you took notes, so did I. And I wrote Eternity, and you wrote...
I wrote BOE
yeah.
for myself, because I know it's BOE.
Very
but
good.
she did say Battlefield of Eternity. And I didn't want to write that novel
exactly.
when taking notes.
All right. Yeah, the Stroke 87 says this episode is sponsored by Taco Bell. Oh my goodness. Tacos more meta than hots. Yep. Beer Brawl says Ektar.
Meta.
Oh, we finally might have a full lobby at this point. That's frightening.
We do. We can stop arguing about how we never decided what the bet would be for, and too bad. Let's get this going.
Oh, I might be showing shrines. I am showing shrines. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad someone's paying attention because someone needs to.
Who's showing shrine? Oh, you accidentally.
Oh yeah, I'm showing the wrong maps, which happens all the time. So I depend on chat 100% of the time. Let's go check it out. Okay, this is for real. This is for real this time. not shrines. We are going to BOE. I really do appreciate the chat pointing that out because it happens.
It sure does happen.
All right. I think we are ready. We have everybody at least in lobby at this point. Gonna check in with the team captains, see if everyone's ready. We have a 1 ready. Can I get a 2 ready? All right, we're all ready. All right, very good. All right, so we are going to get into this Battlefield of Eternity in just 1 second, right after this. Battlefield of Eternity. Let's go.
Let's do it to it.
All right, map pick. Boom. From PFM. So we're going to get first band, first hero pick from Nightwood. I haven't done much Division A casting, so we'll see how it goes. 17 drink head start, says Slexia, which is you. Weenus is already
me.
drunk.
I sure did.
Yeah, B-Train. Weenus is already drunk, showing wrong maps. No, it's true. Like, I show all the wrong maps, whether I'm sober, whether I'm drunk. It happens both times, so you can never be sure. Who's drinking beer? I don't know.
Who started when?
It may have been 10:30 a.m. this morning. It is St. Patrick's Day. I am Irish. Don't judge me or judge me. At me on in the Discord. First band is going to be Zeratul from Nightwood. No one wants to deal.
Ban.
Oh, is this true? Do you have insider information?
Sure is.
Please fill us in. Anna ban over here from PFM.
That's all I know. I mean, OP Anna.
Very good. All right, so for Battlefield of Eternity, you want to balance shred and team fight. Shred and team fight.
Definitely.
What is more important? What is more important to you, Slexia? Is it team fight? Is it shred? Mixture of both? Medivh ban.
It is definitely team fight. Because if you kill them all, you can really just take that immortal down. And those macro objectives do have an impact here.
That's my favorite saying, is like, all we have to do to win is kill them all. So I agree with you. That's very good.
All the time.
Medivh banned here by Nightwood. Second ban coming out from PFM, and it's going to be KT. All right, so I'm expecting maybe Artanis here. some kind of shred. I mean, off lane or possibly a Vala, a Greymane. There's a lot of shred options there, but it really depends upon the team and what they are comfortable with. I'm gonna go with Artanis. You pick.
I was gonna call Diablo only because I know that Nightwood does have a strong tank player, and to have that banned would be rough.
Diablo. Diablo, very good. There's that Artanis. And the Stukov coming out for PFM. Very good. I like Stukov. I like Artanis on this map. Both very strong. There's the Vala that we talked about.
There's the Vala. Yeah, we're talking about all of those typical heroes you see that are able to take that immortal down.
All right, I want to see a Tyrande. I want to see a Tyrande for Nightwood. Get that auto attack, Hunter's Mark, blow up the immortal. But Jaina, very strong. You cannot disagree with that. One of the stronger mages, for sure. More popular.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely strong, definitely good with clearing to hurry to other things. It definitely can increase her range, but, you know, it's something that's easily counted.
Rhaegar banned from PFM. I want to see, we're gonna want to see an offlaner, and I really want to see a Tyrande, but there's going to be a healer associated with Nightwood. They're going to develop their roster with both of those positions. We already have the off lane here for PFM with Artanis, and we have the healer. We need a hard tank. We need some DPS on top of that. What's a healer that you like here for PFM? Oh, I'm sorry, not PFM. What is the hard tank, rather, not healer, for PFM that you would prefer?
I can't say. I guess Anubarak is very Div A these days. But I'm more thinking over to Nightwood and, you know, which healer they might choose. Tyrande would be the best pick for that D that she has, but as far as offlane is concerned, I'm curious.
I mean, they also have Thrall, which is interesting for PFM. Okay, so let's say Tyrande and offlaner Imperius?
Maybe.
Tyrande and Blaze. All right, well, we got the Tyrande. Very good, very good. And we got the Blaze. Blaze, I don't feel like Blaze can really hold up to Artanis. We'll be able to hold that competition, but I don't think we'll necessarily be able to win it, which is fine.
I feel like it's more of a safety mechanism, what he has for those team fights. And Artanis is purely, yeah, sure, for offlane, but for that amateur opponent as well.
I love it. I love it. PFM picks up Li Ming. Very, very good. I love it. Yeah, Li Ming has so much poke. Even if you're losing the team fight on top of the Immortal, you're able to poke it down from range, and really extending the range of PFM a little bit beyond Nightwood, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
You know, a volatile Li Ming is not something you want to get in front of.
No, that's true. Very, very true. All right, which draft do you like better? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Honestly, I am going to have to say PFM's draft looks great to me. I feel like the backline will be very well protected, which is Li Ming with that Thrall being able to, you know, stack his quest.
Very good. I think I favor the Immortal Shred of Nightwood. It just depends on if they can actually get that together and rocking and rolling. Here we go into game one. On blue team, we have PFM. All right, we have Aria on that Stukov. We have Mudge on the Artanis. We have the Stroke on Anubarak. We have Zarisk on Thrall. And we have Darabro. I can't read it. It's, what is it? Darabro? Oh my goodness. Darabo. Playing the Li Ming.
And on Nightwood, we have Legacy on Diablo. Blaze is played by Mr. Papercut. Boojank on Vala. Skillisaur on Tyrande, and Far From Pukin on Jaina.
Well, after
I wonder if
tonight,
that's because he went to Taco Bell.
it could be, but after tonight, I don't think any of us are going to be far from Pukin. We shall see. Oh my god, so much damage coming out in the mid lane, or in the bottom lane, as this 4v4 engages hardcore.
Brawl's just really looking to get those Q stacks. It's not really too eventful down here.
New habits picked up by Blaze, and Crash Lightning picked up by Thrall. Of course, if you're going to be in the 4-man, that's your bread and butter there. Artanis and Blaze in the top lane. Gonna just be kind of chilling out, doing what they can there. Really looking for this first blood. Where is this first blood gonna come?
Oh, it almost came right now from Jaina, but she's backing up.
Jaina, far from Pukin, also far from first blood, as she goes back and heals up just a little bit to full health. Very interesting. Who is going to get the advantage in this bottom lane? I think it's pretty evenly matched. Let's see what Vala went. Vala went Monster Hunter. All right, so go on that arrow build for sure. All right, and here's the fight for the camp, and this could be first blood. Boo Jank is down to 115 health. Is able to make it back behind the gate. Will Hearth back to base to heal up, and this bottom camp is going to be claimed by PFM, so that's a little boon to them for sure.
Oh, what?
A boon. It's a boon to PFM. Does that word offend you? It's a boon. It's a blessing. It's an advantage to PFM in the bottom lane, and I stand behind it.
Ooh, the stroke, stunned by Tyrande, Diablo getting that flip.
Oh my goodness.
First blood.
What a combo. First blood going to Nightwood. Taking that Anubarak, flipping him over, and stunning. That was really good combo play there. We're going to see this camp picked up, Bruiser camp, picked up from PFM. They're working on it. They're holding on it. They're not picking up quite yet. Also, we're going to see the Bruiser camp picked up from Nightwood. They're still working on it. We're waiting to pick this up, and here comes the Bruiser camp claim from PFM. And we're going to go full attack on the Immortal here. PFM is all around the Immortal. They are ready to go to town. Thrall does get...
Mr. Papercut coming in and deciding, nah, maybe I'll back up. Probably not a good idea.
Yep, absolutely. And it's going to be a split push here, but the clear advantage... It's very one-sided at this point.
Very one-sided. At this point, it seems like it's just...
PFM will win because no one is going to be fighting, no one's going to be defending, right. And their shred is so far is paying off.
In a situation like that, you just want to attack the other Immortal to get the shield down as far as possible when you know you're just not going to win it whatsoever.
Yep, if you can't win, make it a little bit more positive for your team in the engagement. That's for sure. All right, here comes the first Immortal. Let's see what Nightwood can do against this. See how much value it actually gets. Shield is now gone.
Bottom tower being prioritized so that they can find a way in through the side. Ooh, looks like a couple of them are rooted and blown up. Tyrande is done. Everyone else is running for their lives. Jaina is down. And it looks like they're going to be able to take this fort. Everyone else is backing up.
Yeah, super heavy push from PFM. They're enabling getting those 2 kills, getting that fort, and then pushing a little bit beyond. That's a lot of progress and a lot of value from a first Immortal. So well
looks like
done.
They're trying to rotate down and maybe catch Blaze for another pick.
They're gonna have to chain a lot of CCs. Oh, they're trying to get that swap there from Artanis, which would have set up a lot of possible CCs. But Blaze playing very safe, getting behind the wall, not able to get him back there. Murda, welcome to the chat, sir. He is back for more Weenus and Slexia.
Seconds.
So,
hey,
Hey, don't fill up with all the Venus and Lexia. There's more to come. Vala getting dove on and destroyed. Nubrak getting that kill, and this engage in the top lane is continuing like it did before, which is kills picked up by PFM against Nightwood. 15
I think Nightwood
stacks
needs
of,
to play it a bit safe right now.
Yep.
And,
I mean, they tried to defend.
Right.
I mean, they tried to defend that top fort, and it did not go well. It's just the diving mentality here of PFM is really hard to deal with. We do have 15 stacks of Crash Lightning on Thrall, 10 stacks of New Habits on the Blaze, 1,000.
Mr. Papercut is getting low bot. Sorry to. Yikes.
No,
that was close.
Interrupt me when important stuff is happening, because I am just gonna flap my gums. And in the top lane, we have a push here from Nightwood as they are going to take out both of these towers. Immortals spawning right about now, and here's an engagement in the top lane.
We have Vala already. Jaina rather just taking a lot of damage, but Elun's blessing has kept her alive, and they're rotating safely down to most likely defend their immortal at this time.
Yeah, if they're going to transfer down to defend, they're going to be at a disadvantage because we're already, PFM is on the immortal and they're doing damage. Anubrak going in there, causing a lot of CC, getting very low on Jaina, down to 100%, but it is going to be Li Ming and then Vala, who both fall in this engagement. It's going to be a 1-for-1.
It is.
Bruiser Camp getting picked
tonight.
up.
This is crazy.
Bruiser Camp getting picked up by Nightwood. At the same time, we're going to see maybe an invade here from Nightwood, getting a little bit more damage in. Artanis going. Here we have
Nubarak is coming on that back line. Tyrande is getting low. She's stunned. That alt Q saved her life, and PFM decides it's not worth it to dive her.
And we have heroics that have been activated here. And here comes combustion. I love combustion. I love it when Blazes pick that up. And it's going to be a huge advantage here in this immortal. But the fight is going to rage on. Taking a lot of damage. Vala is trying to get back and trying to get out. So is Diablo. Run as fast as you can. This immortal is going to go to PFM, and it has got a lot of health. A lot of shield.
Definitely a lot of health. We do have ultimates online. It looks like we have them up and ready from Diablo with Lightning Breath, Combustion down by Blaze, Rain of Vengeance from Vala, Shadow Stalk from Tyrande, and Ring of Frost from Jaina. See what they can do in defending this.
Yeah, maybe we get some wombo combos from that ring and from that Lightning Breath. Here comes Ring.
Here comes the Ring.
It's Cocoon is used. Here comes Lightning Breath. Yes, is it gonna work?
That Sundering kind of messed that up a bit.
Just a little bit, and the bottom fort does fall, and so does Jaina, and this, oh my goodness, and so does Tyrande, and very, very low, it's also Vala, and it's Blaze. It is 4 kills for nothing, going to PFM, and this immortal has a lot of health left, and it is going to be going on keep.
Definitely on keep. We see 23 stacks on that Thrall right now, which in tight quarters, defending against, you know, this other team trying to maintain their structures is just increasing the damage that does. But it looks like they're backing up because they know the Immortal's not enough to take down the core at the...
Yeah, choosing to disengage, PFM has decided that they want to back up, maybe take this siege camp bottom, maybe pick up their bruiser camp. Let's see what they choose to do. A couple members. We have Thrall, we have Li Ming, and Artanis, who are going back, and they're just going to go back to base, and they're going to reset. However, this bottom camp is going to be taken advantage by Nightwood. They're going to pick this up, and they're going to have this pressure pushing, because they need to make up for that lost keep in the bottom lane. Welcome to chat, Jinxie Cat, Ragnaros, and Key Hots. So many people in chat. I know Key, you've been here from the beginning, but just have to throw you another shout out. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Looks like Nightwood is definitely rotating to the various camps that are available, trying to maintain some footing on this map because they have absolutely nothing left bot. And to keep the other team distracted from being able to push any further, they're just making the best of the situation. But we do see PFM rotating up, maybe even looking for a fight. Unfortunately, Nightwood is backing to reset before the objective.
Yeah, very interesting. Nightwood picks up that camp top, and then immediately they all respawn, they all hearth, and they go back to base. Which, you know, maybe it's not a bad idea. You're going to reset before the next objective. Talent to your advantage resting right now on PFM as they have 14 to 12 advantage. Looking for that 13. Let's see if Nightwood can pick that up before the next fight, but I don't think we can as the Immortals are spawning in the next 3 seconds.
I think that top camp was kind of like throwing a bone at a hungry dog that's trying to attack you to distract it at this time, but maybe not the best.
If you don't know what to do, if there's camps that you can pick up, might as well take them, as long as it's not going to be a detriment to you and your team. Apparently, I called Ragnarok Ragnaros, so I apologize for that.
That is his... I mean, that's how it's pronounced. It doesn't look that way, but it's the actual pronunciation.
My bad, Rag. My bad. I apologize. Here we go. And here is a full engagement now, as Lightning Breath comes out.
Is putting in some
as
work
well as
on the blue team.
Oh my goodness, and it's going to be Jaina who falls first. We have Cocoon here on the Vala. Very, very low on a Nubarak. It's going to be Toronto who gets taken out next, as well as, oh my goodness, Blaze. And this is going to be a 4. This is going to be a 5. Is it going to be a 5-man wipe? Oh, it is! It's a 5-man wipe as PFM wipes out Nightwood, taking their bruiser camp, working here on the Immortal, both at the same time. This is a one-sided team fight at its finest.
You know, they did put up a good fight though. That Lightning Breath was pretty bad, but it feels like PFM is definitely targeting the back line so that there's just absolutely no competition when it comes to winning the overall fight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Blue Team Immortal will be roaming top because that is where the last remaining keep is in this 2-lane map. All members now back up and ready to roll from Nightwood. They will put up some defense here. Hopefully a good one. Maybe they'll be able to push PFM back and regain their entry into this match. Mortal goes in, attacking that well because it is the most important structure inside the base. Here comes the engagement from PFM. Lightning Breath. Ring gets dropped.
Ooh.
Here comes Combustion.
It's not looking good. It's looking grim for Skillosaur and Legacy. Bujink, they're backing up. Far from puking, gets a kill on Li Ming. And Ubarak is putting them in check for doing that to his... And here we are at core again. Blue team's backing up.
Overall, this is actually not so bad for Nightwood. They're able to get a kill. They're able to not get cored by PFM. They don't lose any members. It was a tough fight, but I think they did actually pretty well in the defense there.
Pretty decent defense. Definitely taking out that Li Ming was a good idea. And here we are back to the camp collection from both sides. Not really caring about the timing anymore, just hoping to get pressure in as many lanes as possible to distract from the main showdown in the middle.
Absolutely, and if you're a Nightwood, you want to try to get as many camps as you can because your lanes are getting pushed in automatically by that added catapult pressure, and possibly going to see a fort picked up. This could be the first fort picked up here from Nightwood. And we are backing out as we see a core push in the bottom lane from PFM. They want to maybe possibly core here.
Is it a real core push, though? It feels like they're psyching them out. And there they go. PFM up to top lane to defend their fort.
It was a good threaten, and it worked. The threat is real, as Nightwood, all of Nightwood goes back to base to defend, and this camp top is easily cleared by PFM. It's 15 seconds on the next objective.
This is where we're going to see a fight. I mean, it is not a good time with that 18-16 difference, but we can hope for the best.
This fight is going to be important. Nightwood needs to win all of these fights moving forward since they are so short-handed in structures back at their base. PFM choosing to take a defensive strat, looking for some picks. Possibly.
I think they're looking for that Li Ming again, seeing that she's roaming around freely on the backline. She does have Stukov, but with Artanis being so important for the Immortal, they are... Nope.
Ring comes out, as well as Lightning Breath, and here it comes, a big cocoon.
Pretty good Lightning Breath. We do see PFM get fairly low. Unfortunately, Blaze gets taken out by Li Ming, with Bujank getting down to barely any health whatsoever. With that Thrall chasing her, and she is down. Bottom lane, dead. Tyrande, dead.
As well as, yeah, pretty much all of Jaina, as well as, you know, 3 other members here from Nightwood. So this is not looking great for Nightwood at this point, as PFM wins once again another team fight. Looking at the kills here, it's 17-3. Let's take a look at the damage here. A lot of damage numbers coming out. Jaina 28k here for Nightwood, but 50k from Thrall. Thrall really giving it to him. 44k from Li Ming as well. And this Bruiser camp, as well as the Immortal, is going to get picked up here for PFM. All right, back to talents. Jaina getting closer to her 15k needed for Frostbite. It's at 13,289. We'll get there eventually, but it may be a little bit too late. There is a camp top that is pushing. It's going to have to be responded to from Nightwood. They're looking at that now. They're going to clear that up pretty easily, but now it's going to be damage on the core with a full shield. Immortal, out comes Ring.
You see that engage before Vala is with her team, and Jaina is down immediately. Legacy is taking a ton of damage, and he is surely dying right now. We do see the core at 0%, and that is game 1. GG.
Holy cannoli. And that is going to go to PFM game 1. All right, updated the score there. All right, let's take a look at these stats here. We went over a little bit of these right before the end. Whew, 20 to 3. 20 to 3, Slexia.
Yeah. First Blood did go to Nightwood. They did have that great kill on Anubarak, and one thing I noticed throughout the entire game, when there were team wipes, we had Legacy being the only one left up, and I'm just curious what their communication model is in these team fights.
Well, I mean, you know, say what you want about the gameplay. The most important part is we have an experience boost from Stukov, Li Ming, and Legacy. Everyone's going to get more experience for playing this game.
True that. Scratch anything I said that has anything to do with the teams themselves, but that experience is definitely more relevant.
All right, so what you're saying is there's a little bit of miscommunication between Diablo and the rest of the team as far as engaging. You said that Diablo was absent from everybody else?
No, it was either, I don't feel that he was absent. I feel that his team wasn't with him. If he was surviving, it surely was maybe that he wasn't with his team, but rather, you know, he was the only one left, the last man standing in every single fight.
And so normally the order you want to go is the main tank, then you want the off tank, then you want the healer, and then the DPS to die last. Like that's the
it's
order.
Opposite day, remember?
Like,
No,
that's the dream,
what
right?
I'm saying is, I'm curious what their communication model is, because they didn't have a cohesive vision in those team fights. We didn't see a focused target. We just saw this the spewing of lightning breath and, you know, rain of vengeance going out, combustion at random times. There was no focus, no E into someone and just really take them out. And that's why, you know, we see here in the healing numbers, Stukov with 63k healing, able to keep the team up because there was no focus, no pressure put on that one person. And when we did see that, Leeming did go down. But the focus was not there from Nightwood.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to get into this. We're going to find out what we are going for, either map or hero pick for game 2. Nightwood does get the choice what they would like. Going to go ahead and update that on the map, as that is a big win here for PFM. My goodness. All right, well, just because we can, here, everybody, watch this.
By the way, if you're holding on for a Frozen reference, just let it go. Oh no, what have I done?
Today, I'm Uther the Painbringer.
Blondes may have more fun, but redheads are more fun.
100% pure bull, baby.
Not enough hatred. Just kidding. I hate you a bunch right now.
All right, so we are trying to decide here from the teams where we are going to be going next, depending on Nightwood, whether they want first hero pick or if they want the next map pick for game number 2. Hopefully these teams are ready for what they want here. Let's see, maybe they have communicated their wishes here. Nope.
Okay, I whispered a member of the team asking for Mr. Papercut to whisper you.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll get the. Oh, we may have gotten this already. All right, Mr. Papercut says yeah. So either he does want the next map pick, or he does want first hero pick. We will figure out which one that is in just a second.
It's a mystery.
Thanks everybody for hanging out in chat. Wipeout, Twitch, Ragnaros. I said it again.
No, you said it correctly. You're fine.
Ragnarok. No, I said Ragnaros again.
Exactly. You're good.
The problem is it's really dark text on my dark background, and it just blends in. I see the rag. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to fill in the rest. Ektar, thank you for hanging in here, as well as Keyhots, Murda, RG. B-Train earlier. Let's see if we can figure out where we're going next.
Might as well get a lobby going. Obviously need a map for that. Am I right? Am I right?
Right. All right, yeah. All right, they want first pick, which I believe is hero pick. So now let's find out who we're going to get in here for the map pick from PFM.
I want to guess. Do you have any guesses?
Well, I mean, we have to ask them. That's the way it works, right?
Obviously, but do you have a guess as to which map they might pick?
Let's find out, shall we? Friend request. Let's check it out. Mr. Papercut. Oh yes, I would love a friend request from Mr. Papercut. Rocking and rolling, and so we're gonna try to figure out who we can contact from PFM to find out which map they want. Oh, Ragnarok says he's leaving. Call me Ragnaros one more time and I'm out of here.
I said, no, stay, Ragnaros, don't go.
Oh, my bad. Legacy is also on Nightwood, so I whispered the wrong person.
Oh boy, howdy. Here
All
we
right.
go. You know, I'm just gonna answer to that Ektar statement in chat about my name needing, possibly missing a D and a Y. Hello, hi, I've heard that before. It's not dyslexia, but thank you for playing. The suspense is just getting to me a little bit, you know? Where are we going next?
My bad. So, I'm just trying to get into contact to see who's actually picking this map here so we can get rolling. Alright, so we need a map pick from PFM. Is what we need.
Okay. I wonder who in chat is cheering for which team.
Yeah, if you guys have a favorite, go ahead and let us know if you're rooting for PFM or a Nightwood.
The heated debate continues, though, regarding Ragnaros.
You mean Ragnarok? How dare you say Ragnaros?
No?
Fake rag equals memes. Yes, no, there are two Ragnaroks. There is the Regen Ragnarok, who is a very nice gentleman, and then there is the Nobo Esprouts Ragnarok, who is also a delightful gentleman. There's just so many delightful gentlemen in NGS. How can you compare?
Do you want a short list or the long answer?
I will take both.
I actually am not at liberty to discuss my
Okay, well, why
opinions
would you
here.
even offer then? Like, that's kind of
I
rude.
just realized it's
Don't you think? It's like-
inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. All right. Well, we do have a map now, and so we will be getting into that map shortly. We finally have a decision made.
One of those days. Yes, finally.
I know. Like, I've been waiting. Everyone's been waiting. The time is now, and seize the moment because we are going to. Surprise, surprise! Volskaya Foundry.
I knew it. I was gonna call it. That's the map this season. That's it. Good map to see the strategy of other Div A teams, though. I feel like that is played every set.
I really like this map because it's easier for me because I don't know what I'm doing, so it's just like, it's great. It's like you have two camps on either side, and then you just get on the objective, like bada bing, bada boom. Let's get down to
It
business.
would appear that it would be that simple, but really it's not. I feel like it's one of the... It's a very strategic map, similar to Towers of Doom somehow, even though there is the huge protector that you can use. You know, those turrets have quite an impact on fights, and the healing, the bioemitter does as well. And that timing on the soaking of middle and bot is oh so relevant here. So it's really a race. It's a very strategic map, and it just brings me so much excitement, Venus.
Well, you got to be excited, right? I mean, these are some big games. These are some big matches. So we're in Division A.
With the big boys.
Absolutely.
And the little boys. I don't know. Stop me while I'm ahead.
Well, you know. You got to stop somewhere. All right, so this was chosen by PFM. So we're going to get first pick going over here to Nightwood. Now we just need to get some PFM players up in here.
Alrighty. I guess maybe I could help you. But,
well, you know, I can use all the help I can get, especially since some of these
Yeah.
players don't have the same names as they do in
it's
Discord.
very confusing.
I'm just trying to get it all together.
I was able to invite one person from PFM And hopefully they will follow suit and invite the rest of their team.
No, it looks like it's working. You've done everything correct. Very good. Very good. That's the importance of having a really good co-caster who can go ahead and take care of a lot of the administrative problems, issues, and all that stuff for you. So good.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
right.
me.
Done and done. Okay.
Go ahead and change captain for PFM to the appropriate.
All right. PFM would like their captain to be
Aria. Or Aria.
All right, there we go. Okay, let's see if the parties are both ready. Ooh, learn to spell.
We're getting a capital R from PFM just foaming at the mouth to get into Volskaya.
All right, we're gonna get into it right after this. You're looking at these teams. Let's go. All right, almost on cue, but here we go. Volskaya.
Volskaya Industries.
It says Industries, but it's really Volskaya Foundry. Like, can you fix it, please?
No, they can't. Sorry.
And never give the heal pulse to Virtuoso, says Bernie Burn 666. All right.
Yeah, I get that reference after seeing a game that they did play on this map.
Very good.
This season.
Key Hot says, stop playing ARAM. I cheer for PFM. Go Area? Area? Says Murda RG. Hard
Is it
to tell.
Araya?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Zeratol being the first ban. Is that another targeted ban? I think so. We see Ana from the blue side getting banned.
Absolutely. PFM says, no way, Jose on Ana. And is that a respect ban here? From
It has
Nightwood?
to be. It has to be a respect ban, but also just a ban in general for a terrifying healer when you have to fight in one square and there's just the potential for a massive circle to silence you, taking up half the space you're fighting in.
Absolutely. KT banned on the side of PFM, and Diablo picked up as first pick from Nightwood. That was worthy of first pick here on Volskaya Foundry, which is pretty good. You know, everyone's going to be grouped up on the objective, and you might as well slam them into the walls if you can. Girls? Question mark says
fabulous.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I don't know what that's referencing, honestly.
Me neither, but we'll go with it. Ooh, a spicy Medivh and a Nubarak picked up here from PFM. I like the potential here. Orphea.
Ooh, a very emo-looking Orphea picked up by Nightwood.
Well, you know, the skin is part of it. You have to have a good skin to intimidate your foes for sure, as well as Thrall.
Ooh, we're gonna see Thrall on the red team this time. Nightwood picked him up. Boojink playing that Thrall. Oh, it looks like it is Arya, which is what I said at first, but second guessed myself, then third and fourth guessed myself.
Murda says Slexia. It is pronounced like Arya. All right. Very good.
Mystery solved.
I mean, that extra E just throwing everybody off as we see a Tyrande, a Tyrande, and a Tyrande ban. All three coming out from PFM. Say it how you want.
Ban on Jaina. Good call. Good call coming from Nightwood.
My blades are yours.
Jaina, see you later. But we're going to see the Sonya. Yes! Sonya and Malfurion picked up for PFM. Jason Hots is excited that he gets to watch Nexus Edge after this while he edits it. Well, I'm excited that you're going to do something after this match. and not during this match while watching it. But, you know, that's all you.
I am excited to see what Darabo is going to pick, as we see most just heals and support and sustain coming out of the left side with no real blow up. And a
Brightwing. Brightwing.
Well,
What?
time. I'm bad at that.
I love murder. Well, I think you have good potential blow up with Orphea and Thrall. I think that's.
I'm talking about PFM.
Oh,
Yeah,
PFM for blow up.
Yeah, Medivh with those Q stacks can be okay.
Hanzo.
We can see some definite.
Show me.
I'm just looking for that. Yeah.
Show me mage.
Something.
Mage or Hanzo, something auto attacky. All right, Cassia.
Okay.
Cassia can fulfill that as well. Don't say anything. It's quiet time.
Yeah, my face said it all, but I refused to get on camera while co-casting, so it's
It'll happen one
probably
of these days.
better.
All right, which draft do you like better? I'm kind of leaning towards Nightwood on this one.
I'm leaning towards Nightwood, but I feel like with an odd draft like we're seeing on the left, it is something that is going to surprise us in their execution.
It's true. Like if you play the heroes better in every sense of the word, and their talents and all of their abilities and things like that, like you can still win even if the draft favors one team over the other. So like strictly from a draft perspective, I would give this to Nightwood, but we'll see what PFM can do in this matchup. All right, here we go. This is going to be match number 2. Over here on the left side, we have blue team. We have PFM, where we have the stroke on a new Brack. We have Mudge on the Sonya. We have Arya on the Malfurion. We have a Daribo playing that Castia, and I can't see the name here of Medivh. We have Zarisk on Medivh. That'll do it.
Yeah,
PFM.
okay, and on Nightwood, we have Legacy on Diablo, Mr. Papercut on Leoric, Bojank on Thrall, Skillasar on Brightwing, and Far From Pukin on that Orphea.
She is going to be bouncing those mouths out left and right. Medivh is going to get deep vision here on Nightwood, seeing what everything is all about. Orphea is going to go top, which is interesting. Leoric going bottom is going to play that off lane hard and strong. Let's pull up the talents here. Take a look and see what people are picking up. It's going to be Crash Lightning again for Thrall. Going to stackaroo that.
Stackaroonie for sure. We do see that the XP that was intended to be picked up early really has had no impact at this time, as blue side PFM is rotating top to mid instead of mid to bot, and red team looks like they're rotating down to their turret already.
Yeah, fortification camp is going to be worked on early by Nightwood. They're going to go get that done. In the bottom, it is Leoric versus Sonya, who takes a huge portal all the way over to their own fortification camp. Interesting, very interesting there. Use of
Very
portals.
big portal.
That portal be huge. Ow!
Stretches across the map, looking good, like a snack.
Like a snack, indeed. So if that use of portals is used even for like small mechanics like picking up camps, like I'm excited to see where those portals are going to go as we get deeper into this match.
Same. The suspense again is just wrecking me on the inside. My curiosity is there.
Are you going to Zarisk everything for these plays of these portals?
I think he's risking what he has to get those Q stacks before the first objective.
With lots of Zarisks come high rewards, so let's see what happens.
Did you steal my list of idioms?
I definitely did. I did.
Hold on,
so.
I have mine. Yeah. You know, haste makes waste when getting those Q stacks, because you can easily lose them if you're not careful.
All right, that was the thing.
It happened. I said it out loud.
And we'll
it
keep
is
it going.
recorded.
Yeah, no. for posterity. You heard it here first. All right, so we're going to see a little bit of confrontation here. Up on the Thrall, who gets a 4-man rotation, but Boo Jank does not get taken out, as the objective is spawning, and it will be first starting ticking for Nightwood as they are first on the point.
Kind of a dangerous time to be on the point with that Thrall still top.
It's a 4v3 though. So I agree, Nightwood might have to back off a little bit. They do have a turret ready to plop down on the point from Orphea. Here's all 5 members now of PFM standing on this point saying we want it, we have it. XP is pretty much tied at this point. Very much tied between both teams, yeah.
Looks like they're trying to get 7 before engaging perhaps, but I really don't think they have time for that. So it's time to show them. Ooh, never mind.
Leoric goes
down
with the counter dive, as there's a heavy defense here from PFM on the point. Portals going back and forth, but Anubrak is so low.
Down too. Yeah, that's definitely death for him. Ooh, we see Sonya going down too, and Medivh.
Oh my goodness.
Could this be the map for Nightwood to win?
Could be. It could be. They did just get quite a few kills, and now they're regaining the point. They have only 38% now to 97, but the respawn timers are short. Malfurion and Cassia up in the top lane. Go ahead and get some of that XP up there and clear a little bit. Waiting for the rest of their team members to respawn. But in the meantime, Nightwood is going to pick up this fortification camp because they want a little bit more of the items, a little more turrets, lay it down on the point.
Cutting it very close on the timing of getting that camp, as PFM does rotate onto the point in an attempt to get that 3%. Looks like we're in overtime at 99%, and Cassia is down.
Oh,
Nightwood doing an excellent job. Brightwing getting a kill on Sonya. Medivh down again.
Oh, and we do have a pause as Medivh has left the game. That is a triple kill, though, for Nightwood here. My goodness.
Same 3 as the last time. I'm curious. I did not notice. Was Anub there from the start?
Anub was there, and I believe he died and then has come back. Because the respawn timers are so low, he's able to do that. Jinxie Cat says, "Woo, let's go" in chat, as well as Murda RG. I love these puns. Well, you know, I love these puns too, but a lot of people hate them. But it's kind of like a love-hate.
Yeah.
Like, you hear the pun, you're like, "Oh, that hurt a little bit," and then like you're like, "All right."
Winos, I'm never one to love puns, but you've kind of got me. You've got me starting to care for puns.
Well, some people think it's punishment. They don't think it's very.
It is.
They don't think it's very punny.
It's not.
But I'll make you a pundit yet.
Oh, your mic cut out.
I'll make you a pundit yet.
Oh, girl. You better quit it.
It's true. That's definitely worthy of a Mr. Goat. There it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's that bad. All right, so we are.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's no discussion on that. All right, so Medivh is on a ship. Bad internet, says Murda RG. Yeah. Hopefully we can get Medivh back in this game. But so far, is this a comeback game for Nightwood? 6-1 kills so far. Overtime on the point. 99-97. I know it's a slim margin, but with all 5 members of Nightwood up, I think that this protector is definitely going to go to Nightwood. That's all I can see happening here.
Yeah, I can see that happening, especially with Medivh losing his stacks that he's had. But really, it's about maintaining that level head in this map and not getting too cocky with those kills, because a late protector is a strong protector. It doesn't matter how strong you are in the beginning. The first one is just there as I've said in the past, to flex a little bit, get some things down, maybe a wall, maybe a well, and continue the grind on this map.
Absolutely. Are you a referee on this map? Because I am not. If you can hit enter into the chat and do the pause resume. All right, we're just gonna go. Both teams are ready. Let's get back into the match. Here we go. Oh my!
Malfurion goes down.
Oh.
Nubarak is just deciding to wait behind that wall as the Protector is picked up by Diablo and Thrall. That was a rhyme. Wow.
Wow, you did it. You're an everyday Dr. Seuss. It's rough, though, when you come back from a pause, you know you're dead, and that explosion all coalesces onto one hero, and they just get blown up. That's rough. Like, you're just holding there waiting for that blow up to happen. All right, a little bit of a retreat here from the Protector as it's now starting its assault.
Just clearing that wave probably to get the minions pushing with it, so they have a little bit of cushion. But they did take it top. We do see Orphea rotating up, but Sonya and Leoric still bot. The Protector is taking down one tower and the other.
There it goes. Still has about a quarter of its health left. It will go in onto that well. That will help, is the second objective will always spawn top, and so that second Protector makes it a lot harder to secure it if you can't back up, tap at that well. So that does a lot of good here for Nightwood as they secure that well and the front wall from PFM. They're instantly going to move on to the support camp. Medivh sees them, throws a little tally their way, and then goes along on his way. That support beacon is held on Diablo. Possibly a camp invade here, as Nightwood wants his fortification camp. PFM knows they're there, as Malfurion and Nubarak are in the area, but they are not going to challenge this. More goodies picked up here for Nightwood, as they are going to use these on their next engagement for sure.
We do have ultimates online. We have Diablo taking Lightning Breath, Leoric taking March of the Black King, Earthquake by Thrall, Blink Heal by Brightwing, and Eternal Feast by Orphea.
And for PFM, we have Cocoon on Nubarak, we have Ball Lightning from Cassia, we have Wrath of Berserker on Sonya, and we have Leyline Seal on Medivh, and we have Twilight Dream on Malfurion, but this combat is intense as Thrall drops as well as Cassia. It's going to be Sonya
goes
next.
Down too.
Nubarak getting bumped into the wall and then chased. Here comes Leoric, slowing. The Stroke is in trouble. Cannot get into that portal soon enough,
Yikes.
and we lose a Nubarak as well. That is going to be a 3-for-1. 3-for-1.
Again, definitely not
Nightwood.
wanting to put down that healing pulse by Nightwood.
Nightwood winning that fight, not needing to use their items either, will give them an advantage into the next objective. This could be a comeback. Very close to 13 in a talent tier advantage. Looking for, and maybe this next minion wave, it will give it to Nightwood. There it is, 13-11. Only 4 stacks of Crash Lightning, says Ektar. And that's a minute behind, and it has not improved. It is still at 4 stacks. Absolutely. Sad panda indeed. 23 stacks Arcane Rift for Medivh. Trying to get those in. Oh, sorry. 16 stacks of Mind Devourer from Orphea. Ooh, hiding in this vent. Looking for PFM to overstep.
Just a patient Diablo looking to charge, going in, engaging.
Cocoon is out.
Cocoon
onto
is
Thrall.
down. Mr. Papercut rolling on up, swinging his mop.
Feast has gone down as well.
Leyline was used to keep Diablo from engaging any further.
We have 1 turret drop, still another turret available on Orphea, but the point is up and ready to rock and roll. And so Nightwood is going to back up, and they're going to secure this objective as best they can and choose the fight on their own terms. Murder RG says Nightwood is looking completely different this game. Nice work. Absolutely, they're being very. They are looking quite different as they have the advantage in this game so far, and have been winning these team fights. 10 to 2 kills so far.
Oh, and there goes lightning breath because Anubarak tried to come on in and get that emitter.
Goes ball lightning. Oh my goodness!
These health bars are just unstable.
First goes Leoric. Leoric goes down. Is Brightwing? No, Brightwing does not get out either.
Thrall is webbed. Web wrapped. That
gonna
pops.
Be a blow up.
He's dead.
A huge.
Orphea has been on the point the entire time. It's at 93%. But
oh, can she? Oh my goodness! And Orphea claims the objective.
All right.
And Diablo has gotten in it, even though 4 members of Nightwood have gone down. They managed to get this objective.
Yes.
And they're going to be walking around with it. Leoric, get in that mother liquor. Hop on in. There he goes. And this objective is almost down, but at least it didn't go to the other team.
And at least they didn't kill it before they got in it, because that is really bad. We've all seen that, right?
It's happened, for sure. But, you know, as far as things go from Nightwood, like, it's not ideal, but it's also not the worst thing that could have happened either.
Right. Well, it's just like a little vacation, you know. Take a ride in the Protector, take it down mid, maybe dance. Oh, a thumbs up. I saw a thumbs up from the Protector mid. He is dancing.
Have limited health, limited time left. Might as well dance while you can, as you have both tanks in the Protector. If they get blown out of it, which they will, they have a very good chance of making it back to safety and not getting picked off. All right, well, much to Ector's chagrin, we have 8 stacks now of Crash Lightning on Thrall, so...
Oh, wow, here we go.
Keep that in mind. Exciting stuff as Mr. Papercut returns to the bottom lane, but there might be an engage here on this camp, and it is a big engage here.
They are privy to their strategy. Prioritization of macro objectives.
Leoric is cocooned. Oh my goodness, that was definitely a big use of Malfurion's Twilight Dream. And that camp is picked up, claimed, and transported by PFM.
And that portal was put in Africa again as they're going over to get their fortification camp.
Well, you know, if it rains down in Africa, that's totally what's happening here. Ball Lightning comes out, and it's going to be Orphea who goes down. Is followed by Medivh. A lot of damage coming out as Lightning Breath is going to be targeting Arya, and there goes Malfurion.
Malfurion's done.
In trouble is Leoric, who drops next. But back at the action, it's Sonya who's re-engaging and going back onto Nightwood. There is that turret which has not been dropped yet, maybe still held because things are not quite as dire.
Oh, but dire for Thrall though.
A lot of damage.
He looks roughed up.
And there is the cocoon on Diablo.
Yeah, definitely. Legacy on that Diablo is definitely being a bully this game, just charging people into every wall that you could possibly get charged against on this map. He is angry.
Leoric back up now. And my goodness, as well as Malfurion. So maybe there's going to be a fight next for this support camp as we see a lot of danger pings coming out. Danger, danger, Will Robinson.
High voltage. Isn't that a song?
Danger, danger. High voltage. Win with touch. Win with kiss.
Okay, we need to stop. People probably hate this.
Yep, I do.
I love it.
All right, here comes the engagement here for the support camp. Nothing matters more on this map than the support camp.
Nothing.
Will we throw the game?
Thing.
Oh, out comes Leyline Seal, getting 3, maybe 4 members here.
Interesting time. I really, seeing that chomping going on.
Sonya is terrorizing the backline, taking out Orphea. And there's the cocoon on Leoric as Anubarak jumps on in. Trying to escape here. Oh, Legacy. Activating Lightning Breath.
He's like, get out of here! This is my team! I can just imagine Diablo screaming that with the fire coming out of his throat.
Yeah, no, I could hear it, and very well prescribed there. All right, so that's one member lost here from Nightwood. So this support camp will go, in fact, to PFM, and they are starting to claim the advantage as far as XP. In the bottom lane, the objective has been started. Oh my goodness. Watch out, Leoric. You have spawned in the wrong neighborhood. Get out. And he does drop. In the bottom, though, we have Diablo sitting on the point, trying to click away, as well as this camp here, fortification camp, which is going to get stolen and picked up by PFM. And they are definitely headed south for the winner.
It feels like PFM just didn't really give a what about these fortification camps until, you know, this third objective, because they were letting Nightwood just take control of all of them in the beginning. I don't know if that is calculated or if they realized the strategy from Nightwood and they want to counter that, but let's see how it plays out. I would like to see Nightwood maintain the footing they've so hard worked for, whatever the term is, because here I am again casting. Yikes!
PFM engaging, and here we go. All right, we're gonna see Leyland Seal only catching one member, but there's the portal as well as Feast coming out. Orphea trying to get back.
Almost went down, but in all reality, it was Medivh, and they were Nightwood able to pick up that healing pulse.
Medivh falls as well as Leoric, and this could be Arya drops as well. There goes Malfurion, there goes Thrall, there goes Orphea. So low.
Ooh.
There goes Cassia. They're so low.
Monster.
We have a 2v2 here, as that's all that's left, as well as a turret. Diablo's getting pelted by it. Oh, but a great stun, and there goes Sonya.
Slamming them.
Yeah, and if
Nubarak is close.
Oh, and this is a Nubarak. I don't know if a Nubarak can fight both of these two players here from Nightwood, and I don't think so. Brightwing is going to heal up Diablo, and this is going to be, there we go. We have a protector here for Nightwood.
I mean, the angrier Diablo gets, the more interesting this game gets.
It's true. You should see him during tax season. He is furious.
Absolutely.
He thinks all of his spikes are write-offs, but then his accountant tells him, "No, I'm sorry, Lord of Hell. No, you cannot write those off." So like you should see Lord of Hell Diablo. Like that's definitely not what his title is, but it's,
my language.
It's good enough. All right, so we're gonna take out this bottom fort in the protector, and maybe we're gonna go mid. Maybe we're gonna go mid, get this fort as well. I think so. Ektar says, feels electric 6-man. Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Sure does.
Jason says, this is my least favorite casting crew ever, so that's fine. No, I'm just kidding. He says it's his favorite. Appreciate it, but here is the engage as we have a protector with Brightwing and Diablo looking to go deeper than that fort. They have a lot of health left. They have a little time left, so they have more health to spend than time, looking to get a lot of siege damage onto this front wall in the mid keep. And here comes the portal and the engage here from PFM. It's
they were a little too comfortable. Thrall goes down, but a Nubarak and Malfurion also get taken out. That ley line has stopped Orphea and Leoric from being able to push forward and kill the rest of the blue team.
Counter engage not as spectacular as hoped, as 2 members have gone down from PFM and only 1 from Nightwood. And so, but the protector does go down, and maybe we're going to see a map rotation here, picking up this camp. Siege camp, stealing this siege camp from PFM. Good stuff. And then possibly moving on to the support camp mid. I believe
maybe just a counter-clockwise macro objective collection time.
Taking a lot of tower shots, but not feeling any of it. They rotate into the top lane and then slink down here into this support camp. Fortification camp is picked up by Sonya and Medivh for PFM. 20-21. At this point, it all that matters is the objectives and the team fights. Both teams hitting 20. We're going to go pick up some more items, have some more things to play with as Nightwood picks up their fortification
Toys,
camp.
yay!
Bears, tigers, and lions. Lions, bears, tigers, some combination. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, and as George Takei says,
Oh
my.
Okay, this is really the time that we do not want to see any deaths. The death timers are up there. You know, the objective is getting close to spawning. They can go for a fight, but really it's kind of time to play it safe until we get to the objective. I don't think we're going to get that luxury, though, as it looks like Mr. Papercut is already trying to engage top lane.
Medivh circling around, looking for an engage, but we do have that camp pushing top. Here we go. But we have 2 items to 1 here, favoring Nightwood. Like, they are ready to drop these, and they should drop them. Here comes, oh my goodness, Leyline Seal. Black King comes out as well as Malfurion popping off. Oh my goodness, so much damage, and it's gonna be PFM has to back off. Orphea is in the cocoon.
Oh, Cassia is so low.
Nightwood is doing
an excellent job. Oh, Anubarak is down. That beautiful beetle has just gone to heaven. With
His
all of
cocoon has fallen into the fire as he does drop. Nightwood, though, pulling out that team fight victory. And they're going to keep pushing this a little bit further. 19 kills to 15, and they are taking out these towers.
You really need to play it safe. Now is not the time to get rooted.
It is a 5v4, but they're low. Sonya gets pushed over. Black King comes out.
Ooh, Medivh is down.
Is it Sonya? Sonya is next. And Diablo survives. Oh my goodness. So many kills here for Nightwood against PFM.
Just wrecking.
They're going to go ahead and finish off this tower at least, I believe. Orphea is going to be sitting on this point, collecting those percentages, and there it goes. It has engaged. And we're going to look for a keep here. Crash value, says Ragnarok. 14 of 30 from Crash Lightning on Thrall. Absolutely. But hey, it doesn't matter. You pick the talents you want, and if you're ahead, then you're ahead. Going to go ahead and steal this siege camp.
Very arrogant plays by Nightwood as they take the siege camp from PFM with 3 down. They have the luxury of being so arrogant, but we only have 10 seconds or less on each of the members that did die for PFM, and we are probably going to get one of the best team fights of this game as we look at what is most likely the last objective if Nightwood takes the Protector.
Instead of this mismatch mid, and also like coming back to the point, I would have liked to see that fortification camp picked up, but that's okay because we have a Protector and it's 23 minutes in. It is packing a punch. It has got some health. It is ready to wreck him Ralph. Let's see what they can do.
A freaking laser hit the ground and came up and took a few minions down halfway, but it looks like we see Daribrow, or however you pronounce the name, just trying not to die. Definitely living. The Protector is not pushing forth.
PFM pushed past the Protector, was able to take down Orphea, but this fight does continue. And it may be very, very close here as the Protector and Leoric are chasing all the members of PFM.
Yeah, it looks very close as they are not prioritizing the core at this time.
And now they have switched over.
PFM coming in, stunning that Brightwing, killing that Brightwing. Mr. Papercut is swinging his mop, hoping to just get core damage, and the Protector is kind of getting chunked down. The core's at 50%, but it is not going to be taken out before the 2 members are taken out of that Protector, and now we see a team fight.
15, 10, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
0.
That
and the
is
W
it.
goes to Nightwood with the calculated Volskaya play.
Oh,
that
my
is
god.
Crazy. This was, as chat said, a bloodbath.
Well, I mean, just look. What do we have? We have 18 to 23 kills. Holy cannoli!
A lot of kills. I mean, I saw the cohesive team that I did not see in the last map from Nightwood here. They were able to roam as one and get every macro objective to the best of their ability. And Brightwing haters back the F up because this Brightwing did some work.
I am gonna wash your mouth out with soap, Missy.
It's the F means...
Whoa! That's double soap. I'm just kidding. No, I completely agree. This is a different Nightwood team that we saw game 2 than what we saw in game 1. They came together, they started winning team fights, and they were pushing objectives. They collected all the items, and you want to see those for sure when you get into a team fight, especially on a collapsed objective. This is a very exciting game 2, and we're going to go to game 3.
Insane.
3.
Absolutely insane. I just cannot believe the intensity of that game. I don't know. It has me really excited. Leoric did an exceptional job. He was exceptional the entire game. I feel like they brought out the big guns for this, just not wanting to lose whatsoever.
All right, and it has come in via the Discord wire that PFM is going to take map. They want the map pick, and they are picking shrines, which I had selected earlier accidentally. So let's go over to the maps now and set that up.
Girl, we got a game 3 online tonight.
Oh, okay, we're not going to that quite yet because apparently I have messed it up. So we'll stay on this screen until I can reopen that map selector. I have too many windows open all the time, and it's just too many windows. Can't control it.
You know, I wonder if the win taken by Nightwood was a little humbling for PFM. I think we're going to see some real tryhard mode this third.
It could be. It could be. All right, so let's see. I got to reset all this. All right, so our first pick was BOE.
Quick response to chat. Ektar says, people hate Brightwing? How? Let me answer that. I've heard constant criticism about Brightwing, even since the rework. I'm guessing you can probably ask Ragnaros in chat what he feels, because the words that I've heard frequently are trash tier and fail hero. But I don't feel that way. And we see that Brightwing had some value this last game.
Absolutely. All right, let's turn it back over to the maps here. First win for PFM on BOE. Second win, Volskaya for Nightwood. We're going on a third map here for Infernal Shrines. Who is going to win all of the cookies?
I wonder.
Hard telling, not knowing.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's up in the air at this.
All right, let's get this lobby started. Let's pull these teams in. As we get into game 3. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that we got to game 3. I'm going to set both of us as referees so we can pause and unpause as we need to.
Ooh, the power. It's overwhelming.
Power overwhelming. Oh my goodness. All right. So this was picked by PFM. So we are going to have first hero pick going over to Nightwood.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, very good. All
okay.
Right,
That's all I heard was your honk. I need my turkey to honk. Hello? Where is it?
Yeah. Is it a turkey? Is it a chicken? I'm not sure. Is it a turkey or is it a chicken? Do you have one? Do you have neither?
I don't have either. No. I have nothing that squeaks. You know what I mean?
Nothing? You have absolutely nothing that squeaks?
No, nothing that squeaks. No, I have a cat, so she doesn't really play with squeaky toys. I have a couple things with bells in them, but that's pretty much it. I do have a thing that chitters, so it sounds like an animal for her to attack, and a bird that chirps, but that's it.
All right, very good.
Very bad. Wish I had a turkey honk. Have wished for a long time. If you wanna, are you going? Okay, you're taking care of that. Never mind.
Yeah, we're just gonna switch these teams up real quick, get them in for game 3.
All right. Well, we just need the remaining member for the for Nightwood.
Do you remember who picked Volskaya Foundry? I feel like it was PFM, but I can't be certain.
Believe it was. Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna mark it that they picked it, and we'll just see what happens here. Oh wait, does that mean that all 3 maps were picked by PFM? This last map was picked. The first map was picked. It's really just the middle of Volskaya. Oh my goodness.
What an interesting story to tell.
Well, hopefully somebody's paying attention. Thank you very much, Xander the Gamer, for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's get this lobby set up and ready to rumble.
Xander the Gamer. It reminds me of that show Drawn Together, right? With the Xander. And he's like, strong Xander. No reference picked up. You didn't get...
No, I'm actually paying attention to this spectator who has jumped in, and I will have to kick them.
Yeah. We're actually just casting at all times. Everything we're doing, I am lifting my pen up from my mouse pad at this time.
All right, here we go. We are going to get into game 3 here in this matchup with PFM and Nightwood. This is for all the cookies right after this whoosh. I'm not sure if that bumper is playing as expected, but here we go.
Okay.
It is what it is. Last minute. What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
You can't.
You can't do nothing.
Prove it, you can't.
You can't do anything right. Okay, so first ban coming out from Nightwood.
Absolutely.
Curious.
Ragnarok says Brightwing is trash.
Yeah, he sure did. He does.
That's an ouchie. It's why you put me on your team to lower the MMR, says White Out Twitch. Boosted, says Ragnarok. Ooh, spicy. They won't tic-tac-toe, though. Murder RG. Yes, PFM picked all 3 maps, if what you said earlier was correct. Well, who knows if what I said earlier was correct. We're going to do it live. Once again, we see a Zeratul ban from Nightwood. They do not want to play against Zeratul, and I don't blame them, because Zeratul is a scary, scary Protoss.
He really is.
Protoss?
He really is.
Is that the right?
I couldn't tell you. All I know is that the thighs on that race is absolutely... I can't look. I can't handle it. But, I feel like these are still targeted bans. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see that Jaina banned, which is very strong on this map and something that I believe PFM loves to play.
The Jaina band, it is the precursor to the rubber band. We have that technology, and here we are.
Yes, here we are. Welcome to 2019. Instead, we see Stukov again. How scary is he?
He's not going to be scary at all because he will not be played this match, and neither will Diablo. Oh my
Diablo ban, the respect.
And an instant KT lock. Can I get a...
Can I get a salami tray, please?
What did I come up with the other day that KT said?
No. Salami, capicotti. I don't know.
I mean, you just sound kind of Italian a little bit.
That's that's what you try to do when you're impersonating him.
Oh, I think I said
Salami on the ground.
my llama is short a denari or something like that.
I wasn't there for that. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't get the reference. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You'll learn. You'll figure it out. You're new.
I'm new, but we see Thrall picked up. Maybe he's gonna show Red Team how to stack that Q quest.
Maybe he's gonna show everybody. Maybe he'll show them Thrall, as well as Murden.
Maybe, yeah, Murden.
Big
Johanna picked up.
Big thick lady Johanna, and
the crusade
Rhaegar.
calls for Johanna, and that Rhaegar skin just scares the ever-living daylights out of me, Raina.
You don't like mechs?
I guess not.
All right, mech Rhaegar is pretty cool skin. I don't like to use it because I feel like the timing is off between transferring to my wolf form, on and off, and also using my hearth. But maybe they fixed it. I'm just saying, it feels a little bit off. Red team banning. It's gonna be Janers.
There's the Jaina.
Bye, Jaina. Nightwood says no to Jaina, and
Toodaloo, Lady of Ice. Her blades are yours. Sonya picked up again.
Oh, that Hanzo skin. My
Again,
goodness.
looking just like he rolled out of bed and came to fight, you know.
It's got a bird nest on top of his dome. Hopefully that's where he's keeping his nest egg. We have 2 more picks coming out from Nightwood.
Wants to talk to the manager, that Hanzo.
Show me some deeps. And an offlaner. All right.
Zool and Phoenix.
And Phoenix. All right. Infernal Shrines. All right. I like Phoenix. He's got a lot of wave clear. I like Rhaegar's got a lot of wave clear. Zool is pretty good. Johanna's really good. Oh my. Okay. So all the members of Nightwood have really good AoE wave clear. Good for the objective.
They sure do. Do they have really good sustain? Yes. Do they have really good engage? Maybe.
All right, now let's look over here at PFM. PFM has a good offlaner. It's got decent tanking, and Sonya has a lot of AoE as well as Hanzo. The blinds from Lily is going to affect Phoenix for sure.
Zool for sure.
Yeah, kind of. Zool has a lot of magic damage.
Rhaegar.
Yeah. Okay. I still like. Okay, you caught me. I like Nightwood here. I like their draft. I think it's really good for the shrine. It really is going to come down to the team fight as both teams are fighting for the objective. But I like this draft here for Nightwood. What do you think?
I do like the Nightwood draft. I feel like it's more robust and fun to look at. When I look over at the PFM draft, I get the same feeling I had last game, which was, well, maybe they have some sort of strategy behind those picks, and we won't know until we get into the game.
Absolutely. Well, getting into the game is where we are at, and here we are. Let's get into it. This is game number 3 for all the cookies. Over here on the left side, we have PFM. We have Darabu on the Hanzo. We have Mudge on the Sonya. We have Zarisk on the Thrall. The Stroke is on Muradin. And Arya on the Lily.
And for Nightwood, we have Legacy on Johanna, Boojank on Kel'Thas, Mr. Papercut on Zool, Far From Pukin on Phoenix, and Skillisar on Rhaegar.
All right. Here we go. Game number 3. Sonya's still waiting to pick her level 1 talent. What is it going to be? Sonya and Thrall up in the top lane. It's a 5v3 here in the mid, but we're going to see Phoenix and Rhaegar start to transition to the top.
We see a very daring convection quest from Boojank on that KT.
Who would go convection?
Apparently you and Boojank.
Me and Boojank, absolutely, 100%. Let's go. I love a bold
It's the thrill.
quest. I love a bold
Yeah.
quest pickup, and Bojank has done it. So let's see how well he does here. We also have advanced targeting from Phoenix, who's going to be in the solo lane versus the Sonya, and it's going back and forth there, back and forth. You gotta be careful though, Phoenix. You're gonna get engaged on. Ooh.
Far from Fukin's shield is down, but he teleports out.
Does make it back to the base, to that fort there. 1 stack of convection. All right, let's take a bet. How many stacks does he get? It's going to be at least 1.
Well, he has 1 as of now.
I'm gonna say Bojank gets to 12 stacks. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 3 stacks.
3 stacks. Ye have little faith, because Bojank has gone all the way back to base to refill all of the health, and we're gonna see the siege camp picked up here by Nightwood. They like it in the top lane. It's gonna be more of the same. Sonya versus the Phoenix there. But in the bottom lane, we're gonna see a sneak attack on the siege camp by Rhaegar. Gonna take that over.
It's definitely maximizing on those macro objectives. This whole team is. Nightwood seems to be the macro, I guess, team.
Yep. Macro bros, as I like to call them. The objective, the shrine, is going to be spawning in about 18 seconds. So we're going to get what value we can bottom, and Rhaegar says, all right, let's head on up. Middle section is going to head on up to the shrine. And it's going to be Lily and Hanzo that are left in the bottom lane, not ready to start the shrine quite yet, as well as Johanna in the middle lane, looking to move on up. There goes Rhaegar. They're moving. The time is now. The best part of waking up is getting on this objective early, boys. Here we go. Objective has been activated. Already 14 stacks here for Nightwood.
We're at 2 stacks for the KT.
4 stacks now.
Ooh, I lost the bet. Skillosaur is just taking a lot of damage, having to run away in his dog wolf form or whatever that is. But he's alive at this point. It's a wolf. It's a robotic wolf, and Boojank is willing to sacrifice his convection stacks to save his healer. What a nice man.
Rhaegar will escape, but it is going to be Murden who falls in that fight as well. Now, currently, it's going to be Phoenix who drops as well. We've spent a lot of time following that Rhaegar Sonya chase, and we have lost a little bit.
I have no idea what happened.
We only need 8 more minions here for Nightwood, and they are good to go. Let's see if they can engage.
I don't know. They're PFM's doing a pretty good job at zoning them out from being able to get back in, but it looks like...
Here's the big push. Here's the push. It's coming. It's coming.
Sneaking through.
Oh my goodness. So many minions claimed right there.
Ooh,
38,
Hanzo.
39. One more. Oh, and there goes Zool.
Wow,
Zool does
starting to drop.
And it's going to go to Nightwood. Nightwood takes the objective. They lose the Zool. And there, Hanzo is
down.
Hanzo
It looks like
Phoenix is in trouble. Is trying to just make his way without getting picked off, and is able to do so, coming out and picking on the Sonya. Sonya does fall. Oh my goodness. All right, it's a 3 for 3.
To the death. Those flames are lighting up the blue team as this Punisher makes its way through the wall. It's already at 31%. Not doing much, as the first Punisher typically doesn't, but you know, instead of licking those wounds, each team decided to continue to go at each other, and now are retreating to get some health and again take some camps and wait for the next objective.
Absolutely, picking up that bruiser camp. Zool picking up the siege camp. Very fast rotations, but also quick rotation from Sonya going to the lane. Yes, gonna clear that lane, as well as the Bruiser camp getting picked up here by Thrall and Lily and Hanzo.
Three's company, right? Is that what it is?
Absolutely,
Four's
we have
a crowd?
3 stacks of convection at this
Ooh.
point in time. But 15 stacks of advanced targeting, and here's the engage. It's a 4v2. Sonya getting hit by that gravity lapse. Down to 100, 300, getting some heals now. Up to 400 HP. Will make it out just fine. That was very close, though.
Very close. That whirlwind was there just for show. There was nothing to heal from.
2 of 5 for Hanzo on his target practice. Bottom camp is claimed for Nightwood, and as well as the siege camp here invaded. This is a lot of camp pickup here for Nightwood.
Definitely. It looks like Zul has rotated up to take care of that camp top, but we're seeing all of PFM rotating down to answer to this camp and possibly engage in a fight where Nightwood is outnumbered.
And we have heroics available, so these might incorporate themselves into the fight. Here on PFM, we have Avatar on Murden, we have Wrath of the Berserker on Sonya, we have Jug of 1,000 Cups on Lily, we have the Sundering on Thrall, and we have Dragon's Arrow on the Hanzo, which was used just there, not being able to secure any kills.
And on the red team for Nightwood, we have Blessed Shield on Johanna, Phoenix for KT, which has just been put down. Zul has decided to go with Poison Nova, Purification Salvo on Phoenix, and Ancestral Healing on Red. But we see Mudge again, very low. Arya
Phoenix
running.
Phoenix chasing, gets engaged on by Sonya, gets backup from their teammates, and Sonya does fall here. As well as Zul in the top lane, claiming that top fort, getting that experience lead. About 3/4 of a level now, going to Nightwood in the lead so far.
This is some pretty good momentum for Nightwood, picking up the pace as they continue to dominate with the camps and stick together where needed, clear where needed, and pick off the people that really pose the most threat.
Absolutely. 10 stacks now of convection as Murden jumps in, is feared away, is getting hit by a lot of Phoenix damage. Oh,
Ooh.
Here it comes. 1,000 Cups popped, but Zul and Murden both go down. It's a 1-for-1 at this point. So
That
far,
Phoenix was definitely zoning them out, but they're ready to come back in and look for seconds, each fighting on their respective sides of the shrine, with Phoenix just chasing Xerisk away.
they're hungry and they're looking for more. And here comes Salvo. It's going to be targeting everybody. Oh, Thrall taking
So it's
a lot of damage.
very low
and
health
gets
pull on
blown
Phoenix
up.
and Hanzo.
Sonya,
Hanzo takes him down.
Sonya having to back up, and Hanzo's coming in back to poke, but it's 32-22. Only 8 more needed here for Nightwood, but they get pushed off. They get pushed off here by PFM, looking to re-engage because they only need 7 more. It's about to be a very close matchup, but it's 4v4, and Nightwood has more
3
health.
more left. 1 more left, and it looks like
Oh my goodness.
we are at a stalemate, and it goes over to Nightwood once again.
Wow, at the very last minute, grabbing those last minions. That's about as close as you can get. 39-40, I swear. The math doesn't lie.
Yeah.
John Cena goes punching on through onto PFM as the rest of Nightwood decide that they want this fort and they are going to take it.
We're seeing 17 stacks on that KT at this time. Things are looking pretty good for Nightwood, but I wouldn't count PFM out quite yet, as all of their heroes seem to scale very well, and they don't seem discouraged. They're taking these fights with confidence, and they really almost got that shrine.
No, the match is very close. This is anybody's game at this point for sure. Both teams are on 13 level talent tier, so they're both on the same talent tier. There's not an advantage anywhere. But bottom is getting pushed, which is a very good move as PFM decides to take their bruiser camp up top. This bottom,
they're going for Nightwoods as well.
They are, but they're going to lose this bottom fort, which is, you know, a little bit disheartening. We're going to see Hearths here from Nightwood who are going to go back and defend. And if they can defend the top fort as well as this top fort camp, then they have gotten a fort for free.
And this fight is going to be really imperative as we see Siege pushing bot and mid at keep. And pending what happens top, it can be a rough time for that comeback for PFM.
Absolutely. The Sunring comes out and just splits up the team here. But Nightwood is looking to fight back. Johanna taking a lot of damage. Out comes Poison Nova. Here comes the salvo. And Hanzo is taking so much damage. I don't think Hanzo can get out.
Ticking. Lily is
for
just
a
hoping
heal. Oh, there is the heal. And does get the heal. But at this point, in the bottom lane, we have pressure from Nightwood. In the mid lane, we have pressure from Nightwood. They did lose they did lose the top fort for sure, but they do have pressure pushing in all the other lanes.
Definitely pushing, and it looks like they're heading mid to put some pressure on them before this objective because they're split trying to clear up those camps that were pushing during that engagement.
Absolutely. Nightwood is going to get some siege damage here for sure, but watch out because, oh my goodness, Hanzo's taken out. I missed that.
Yeah, RNGesus wasn't with him for that cup this time. Unfortunately, he's down. But it looks like Nightwood is playing it safe and backing up so that they can take this objective with all of their teammates with the 16 advantage here.
Absolutely, that talent tier advantage. You be able to activate the shrine in 14 seconds. They can't do anything about it now, so they're all gonna hide on this tiny block, just waiting for one member of PFM to come within range and descend upon them. It could be Thrall. Nope, Thrall moves away.
It was almost Thrall. He's riding that doubloon elsewhere. And Nightwood begins taking down the minions very quickly, might I add, on this shrine. KT fully stacked with convection. What an achievement.
That's what we talked about. We talked about Nightwood having so much AoE damage that they are able to clear anything that gets in their way, including the shrine. And if they are unchallenged, they're going to claim this.
They have it.
Real quick.
All right, we have Sonya top. She is backed. She's meeting them at keep. And they have a siege camp pushing mid. This is tight quarters for PFM.
Absolutely. 16s being looked at by PFM. They want to get 16s to engage in this fight here, because otherwise they're going to be at a disadvantage. They do get their 16s, but this this front wall is disintegrating very fast. Very fast as Nightwood pushes in.
Punisher is going down. Thrall uses his ultimate, but it wasn't quite enough to really do much of anything. Thrall is now on fire. Lily had to pop her ultimate. We see Sonya trying to whirlwind for her life and unfortunately dying. They continue to push this keep and just have to back up because the zoning here from Nightwood is outrageous. Is it worth it to keep pushing though?
At this point, they got what they came for. I think they should get out, maybe get some of the camps in the bottom, in the mid, in the top, and it looks like that's what they're going to do there. Spin to win only works if you continue to live. Otherwise, the spin to win is
spin to lose.
It's the spin to back to the base. See ya.
Spin to Jeebus.
All right, so Zool is going to go to work on that camp in the bottom. The rest of Nightwood is going to go into the siege camp, and they're going to pick that up quite easily. In response, though, in the top left, we're going to see the bruiser camp picked up here by PFM. And in kind, bruiser camp going to be picked up here by Nightwood. They're gonna lock
They're
that in.
looking to fight. PFM is just ready. They're looking to it looked like they were looking to fight. Like, you guys, let's get this. We are at 17. But really, they are playing it safe and clearing because bottom is completely exposed with a camp and a very large wave pushing.
Absolutely. Solo 1675 says, let's get a good solid defense here, PFM. Well, they are going to need it as they have to respond to all that pressure coming in the bottom lane. Ooh, this could be Arya and Zarisk are waiting here in the wings. They're letting this damage happen as the rest of the team is going to combine here, possibly for a flank. Let's see what goes
here
on.
we
Poison
see the
Nova comes
engage.
out,
That
as
Poison
well as
Nova
Cuts.
is just devastating, and Mr. Papercut takes Thrall out. Ooh, Mudge
comes-
is going down. And the stroke is just trying, but he is on fire and just quickly disintegrated by everything else. We are going to see Nightwood continue to push this keep as we only have Hanzo and Lily defending at this time.
We do see Thrall, Sonya, and Murden all drop here, and the respawn timers are at 20 seconds to 30 seconds. And very low on Hanzo. Hanzo's got to be careful, otherwise it's going to get picked off here.
This is a very rough position.
But the assault on the core has begun. As Nightwood wants this win, the shield is gone. We're at 80%. 70. 60.
This is
40. 30.
We're at 30,
20,
25. And
10,
it looks
9,
like
4, 3, 2, 1. And that is
this
it.
bet goes to Nightwood. GG's.
Nightwood has done it. My goodness.
They have done it.
What a comeback.
They have won
here.
it. What?
Oh.
What an exciting...
What? Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa,
what?
really?
Okay, get crunk. My goodness. All right, I believe this is the first win of a match that Nightwood has secured this season. And it's against PFM, which is a pretty good team.
Definitely.
A very
it is
good
showing
team.
that, Nightwood is not a team to really take lightly when it comes to heavy maps with a lot of macro objectives. I mean, they are on point with all of them. It looks like whoever was calling the shots for these games after that first one really did a great job at ensuring that they just kept the pressure at all times. And it's just insane.
Absolutely. GG's all around. Really good games played from both teams, PFM and Nightwood. Let's not leave one out without the other, because these were very, very exciting games. My goodness.
Definitely.
So Hanzo, 47k hero damage, 116k siege damage. We have 127k siege damage from Zool and 54k hero damage from Boo Jank, who was able to get that convection, all of his convection stacks. Maybe it won the game, maybe it didn't. Who knows?
I'm just seeing that in my opinion, what won the game was, I think the picks that we saw from PFM just weren't hard enough to counter the team Nightwood.
The wave clear from Nightwood was so good that those shrines just melted. All the minions popped up and then they popped down because they were all dead. And so when Nightwood was able to secure control over those objectives, really able to blow up those minions and bring those punishers to light.
Definitely, they did. I mean, Sonya tried so hard to go in so many times, but she was just on fire the entire game. That's all I saw was on fire, engage, whirlwind, get out, maybe die, come back, repeat.
Absolutely. All right, let's see if we can get an interview here from Nightwood. I don't see Mr. Papercut online, so Let's see if we can access them in the NGS chat. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and pop down into one of these other lobbies so that they can join us.
Okay.
You pick the lobby this time.
All right.
All right, lobby number 4. I like it. I like it a lot.
Grid didn't make sense, did it?
I don't know. All right, so let's see if we can get some of the members here from Nightwood in, if they would like to join us for an interview.
Yeah, I'm seeing. I'm messaging the team.
In the meantime, we can take a quick
All right.
look. Oh,
I think Legacy might be coming in. I'm curious if this win will inspire them to upgrade the graphics on that logo of theirs.
well, I mean, it's not all their fault. It's a little bit of mine because I couldn't see the black on black, so I added a white outline around it, and it turned out like junk. But it was 2 minutes before the cast, so here we are.
And it's there. It sure is. And we were talking about tacos, and I didn't say this in the very beginning, but it kind of looked like a black taco with red filling.
Oh my goodness! Remember those commercials? Just like, where's the filling? And it's like a bear eating somebody out of an inner tube, and you're like, oh my goodness, that is
What? No?
no.
A bear eating someone out of an inner tube.
Yeah, like someone's in a black inner tube and they're wearing a white bathing suit, and there's a bear is like looking for like those Hostess cupcakes and like, where's the cream filling? And you're like, oh, I get it. They ate the human out of the middle. No? All right.
No, I don't.
So you have
remember
no
that.
reference
So,
on how many licks
yikes.
to the Tootsie Pop, how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop, and also no reference on the Hostess cupcakes commercials. We have some work to do, both for you and for me.
I guess so. I failed you again with
No.
those cop culture. What am I saying? Pop culture references.
Close enough. Close enough. All right. So, did we have any luck with pulling somebody in for this interview? Did anybody respond to you?
Yes.
All right. Do they know where they're going?
Yes. As of right now.
Very good. Very good. Because I would love to talk to Nightwood about this loss-win-win comeback, because that's pretty epic. For sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm curious to see what shifted from game 1 to game 2, because it did not look like the same team at all, and they continued that strong camaraderie throughout 2 and 3, which brought them to victory. You'll love to see it, Venus. You just love to see it.
Don't tell me what I love to see. Okay, tell me what
I just did.
Too late. Too late.
You know what I love to see is Legacy here for an interview after an amazing win.
Welcome and congratulations, sir.
Honest to God, I don't even know what to say. Like, this was... Those guys are good, right? The Zero tool?
Absolutely.
Didn't let them have it. I just...
Right.
So, I have no agenda here. We didn't prepare.
You're in complete shock, huh?
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Yes,
I'm pretty
absolutely.
sure some AI had something to do with it. Pretty sure.
So, in game 1, you guys got rocked pretty hard.
Yeah. Let's just put emphasis on how hard they got rocked. It was
No,
like
it wasn't.
really
I mean,
bad.
okay, no. It wasn't really bad, and I mean, it was, it was a little bit one-sided towards PFM, but you got
the dive really hurt us. Our Valley, we just weren't able to protect our and our Jaina. So they got us on that one, and we tried to take some beefier and more maneuverable DPS players in the following games.
And it seemed like it really worked out and complemented what you were trying to do as you took games 2 and 3. So congratulations for that. And what if you can tell us a little bit about what goes on between games 1 and 2, where you have been beat and you need to come back, rally the troops, and put out another kick-ass performance.
Yeah, well, You would think there was some kind of inspirational speech, but we were really just yelling at each other.
Right,
And
naturally.
pushing blame away from ourselves, right? But no, I think if we could have had our DPS be more protected, then we would have been a lot better showing for game number 1. And of course, Battlefield of Eternity, to take some of those fast-burning heroes that are squishier, changed our typical draft strategy. I mean, that was their map pick. And, you know, obviously what you try in Team League is not going to be nearly as effective as what these guys are prepared for, these people that play with each other all the time, you know?
Right.
So
Absolutely.
we're like, look, here's the problem. They're going to dive. We thought they were going to dive again. Let's be prepared for that with our picks and keep the Zero tool away from them. And shockingly, it worked. We did
Nice.
appreciate the respect bans in Game 3.
Absolutely. And that brings up a really good question of if you're trying to protect everybody on your back line and things like that, is that worthy of just, you know, banning out what you know the other team has, or picking heroes that have more protection, or changing the strategy of having less of a vulnerable back line? What's your strategy there that you changed between game 1 and 2 and 3?
Yeah, so, well, we definitely wanted some backline heroes that could kind of get out of trouble themselves. Like the Orphea, I love the Orphea, right?
Mm-hmm. A lot of
She did a
mobility.
great job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's really what we were trying to keep them safe in the first game, but of course they just, some of those low health heroes, they just, you know, you jump on them for 1 second and they're dead.
Right.
Sure.
So we just tried to get away from that.
So
And then-
who was shot calling in the first game?
Well, we were all shot calling in the first game.
Did you narrow it down to one person? Because the matches just, I mean, it looked like a completely different team.
Well, we tried to have one voice in the later games, and it worked. It worked. So
Nice.
hopefully moving forward, we'll be able to keep on that. But time will tell.
Absolutely. And that voice that you listen to seemed to be making all of the right calls. But still, very hard fought battles between you and PFM. There was so many times where I was like, you know, everybody's in this fight. Everybody is chunking each other down and everyone is getting low. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. And, you know, at the end of the fight, more often than not, Nightwood emerged victorious. So it was very exciting to watch, for sure.
The team has some incredible talent on it, no question.
Can you tell us a little bit about the name Nightwood?
Please.
Well, no.
Please tell us what it means.
If you can't
I
tell
don't want
us,
to talk about it.
yeah,
I want to talk about
But
it.
after a night like this, let's just tell you, I'm all about the Nightwood.
all right, very good,
Oh.
very good. If you can't tell us what
Ooh,
it means,
Spicy.
that's probably for the best, but we appreciate it because we all have imaginations and we'll take it as far as we can. Because that is a very interesting name and we like it. So are you guys...
We just want everyone to know that Nightwood is coming for you.
Absolutely.
Look out for
wow.
Why?
Nightwood is a
think
force
most-
to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
I'm all about the Nightwood.
Very good. Very good. I love it. So what can you tell us about your participation in NGS in this season and in past seasons? Are you a returning member from previous seasons as well as the team?
No, this is a relatively new group, and I played a couple NGS groups before, but this is like, we're trying to take this one seriously, you know. I feel like historically it was more of a, let's just dip our feet in and see how it goes. But we're trying to play our best, and of course starting 0-2 was not what we were wanting, but we're good there. We just got to play together a lot and keep that synergy coming into play.
Absolutely, and you got a 2-1 win tonight against a very good team. So, you know, I would say if you guys continue in the way that you are going, your prospects look really good.
We're super pumped to be part of it. And HOTS is going to live forever, baby. It's the best game.
That's right. And just so
For
you
real.
know, Mr. Papercut in the chat says Nightwood, think about Morningwood. So thanks for that, Mr. Papercut.
I've never thought of that, but okay.
Yeah, you know,
Good to know.
it's new.
Hmm.
It's revolutionary.
Immediately did. Interesting.
I have to go to Urban Dictionary and look up Morningwood to see what that is. So
Absolutely.
No.
I'll comment on
just
that
don't.
next time.
Yeah. When you guys next time you guys
Yeah.
win, we'd be happy to have you on. So tell us about where you see the team going throughout the rest of the season. We're almost at the halfway mark, but this win seems like a good boost. Where do you see your guys' placement and when we get closer to the end of the season?
Look, our goal right now is just to make it to the playoffs. Early on, we're still trying to kind of get some synergy, and I would argue we're still trying to get that. But we want to make the playoffs and try to get our big push for that. And of course, that's going to mean, we're going to have to step it up and win again this week.
All right, very good. And when is your next match? Has that been scheduled yet, or is that still to be determined?
I believe it's Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure that's finalized, but they've made me promise not to have more than 4 drinks at happy hour for the game.
Well,
I was going to ask if you had a Sunday brunch, but I didn't want to be too forward.
Jesus. This was a recovery day for sure.
Absolutely. Well, that's why you have 3 before you play your match, and then you have 8 after, and then it makes
That's
everything
right.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
All right. Very, very good. Well, do you have any more questions, Slexia?
No, I don't. I'm just very proud of you, Legacy, and your team, and I'm excited to see where you guys go.
Thank you so much. Thank you for casting it. We're happy to be part of it.
Absolutely. Before we let you go, sir, do you have any shout outs that you would like to list off before we let you out of here?
Well, first, we got a shout out to you guys for casting this game.
Oh, shucks. Thanks.
Let's be real.
Thanks.
Let's be real. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to watch the whole thing, aside from this interview, because I don't want to hear myself talk.
It's hard to hear yourself talk. I agree.
Mr. Papercut, obviously, he's put a lot of work into trying to find some players that are interested in being part of something. And that's a lot of extra work. And everyone on the team doing all the strategizing, doing all the replay reviews. They're good people, So my respect goes out to them, no question. And I'm happy to be part of it.
Well, we're happy to have you here, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying your time and getting that win tonight.
Thank you so much. See you soon.
All right, thank you. Have a good night, sir, and congratulations one more time.
And he's gone.
And into the ether, another player goes.
Yeah. Wow. He's still in here, but muted. So this was definitely an unexpected turnout. I know there were a lot of people rooting tonight for PFM, and we really saw, what happens when another team comes in and puts their foot down and really just pushes forward. And Nightwood was the team to kind of put PFM in check.
No, absolutely. Like, looking at the scoreboard, looking at the stats, it seemed like this is PFM's game to take here. And taking game 1 even reinforced that. It's like, okay, all right, maybe we'll go to 1 more game. I don't think we're going to 3, but we did go to 3, and 2 and 3 were taken by Nightwood, and they really fought tooth and nail to take this series. And so congratulations to them. But also, PFM, they fought very, very hard. It was very, very close.
Yeah,
So
big shout out to them.
Yeah, congrats to both teams. So much fun to watch. My goodness. Whew. I look forward to this is my first Div A cast, so I look forward to seeing where these teams end up in the future. But for tonight, the history is laid out before us.
Definitely exciting. Definitely a set to watch again for a good time.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna watch this match probably 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 times because, damn, it was exciting. But I think that's gonna.
Sure was.
I think that's gonna do it here for us. Thank you so much for joining us. chat. We really appreciate you. There's a Mr. Papercut in there. Who knows whose team that's on. Keys Hot. We have some Arrow of the Storm. Some Ragnarok, who I called Ragnaros a couple times, and I feel bad about that.
I feel bad too. He's
Murda,
probably gone now.
Yeah. Murda RG, Wipeout, Twitch. Who else? Ektar. Thank you. Jason stopped by for a little while. Appreciate that as well. And I think, Mitchell Mitch 88, you as well. And then also going back to the notifier, those 69 bits from Slexia. Thank you very much.
Hey girl, hey. I got those biddies in my pocket. I'll throw them out if I have to.
Very good. Wipeout Twitch, thank you for the follow. The Stroke 87, thank you for the follow. Xander the Gamer, thank you for the follow. And most importantly, thank you, Slexia.
It is my absolute pleasure. All the time. Just one of my newest favorite things is to co-cast for you.
With me, for the people, by the people, of the people, people. Thank you very much. No, I really do appreciate it. It's so much more fun. It really is to have somebody with me doing this live. You guys can follow Slexia on Twitter at Sparkles. You can see it right there.
That's right.
And hopefully you can also follow her on Twitch at twitch.tv/Slexia, and she may have some new streaming of her own in the very near future. So please check that out.
Yeah, definitely. Saltiest stream on Twitch.
It's true. She's very salty, but she is delightful. You can find me on Twitter at MoistWeenus. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/MoistWeenus. Thanks everybody for joining, and a happy St. Patty's Day. Do you have anything else to say to the people? Slexia.
Danger.
High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss.
When we kiss.
All right, we're outie. Bye.